Hey there everyone, welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing. I've been doing this trend of pretty much streaming at like 7 p.m. Central Time, so that's pretty neat, huh? That's pretty cool. I'm on my quest to get a Napoleon fish. I've yet to get one. I would want one. Like a baby who wants their binky, this Napoleon fish is my binky. I want it. Give it to me. Also, it's raining today. Nice and artistic out, huh? It was raining all day yesterday, actually. It rained the whole day. It was pretty nice. It was pretty good. Very thematic. Mathilda, you're literally standing to the right of me. Mathilda just standing there like, just checking to see if you got your present. I'm just wondering if you like it or not. Glass. Oh my goodness. Great. Good. I got scared. I got a Discord message. Oh my goodness. Very scary. Scared the hell out of me. Oh my goodness. I've never heard it buzz like that. Usually it never buzzes. It don't ever buzz, but that's because I usually have it on. In my computer, I have it like in sleepy mode, sir. It's in sleepy mode. Oh, your boyfriend was here yesterday, and now you're here. Very cool, very cool. Let's see. No, I ended up just stating to someone that I am glad that they are pretty much thriving, right? And that they're happy, and that they're like I'm visibly able to see it instead of just me just being like, oh hey, how's things going, and then just you get like doing fine, you know how it goes, right? It's just me actively seeing it. So I just I made a long post message to them stating that like I'm glad that they're happy and things are going well and things are going fine. Things are going great, because I knew things weren't going great a long while ago. I remember having conversations. I remember having a really awful conversation with them where they ended up telling me that I need to go outside and get friends. And I was like, well, I guess you really don't understand my problems, huh? And being told I was a loser. It was kind of crazy having someone so young talk to me like that, but hey. That's just how it is, brother. Let's see, Napoleon fish. Napoleon fish. He's only around for another hour, right? I am starting this rather late. What time is it? 8:06. Yeah, I wanted to start streaming at 7:30, but my stomach decided to not do that. Big long boy. Big long boy. Come here. Come on. Actually, if I go up here like this, will it scare it? Yep, there we go. It's a very long boy. Alright, let's see. I've actually been on a pretty big trend of getting new stuff. Let's see. The jungle wall? I already have the jungle wall. Very stupid. Very dumb. Oh my goodness, look, he's back. Great googly moogly. One of the cooler things about my other phone is that when I got notifications from different, like things, so like Twitter and Discord, YouTube, I could set it up in like the little settings to have the notifications be a different color. But sadly, they're all blue here, so we're just living that life, all in blue. You're not leaving, little one. Oh, senpai there's this thing I've been considering. I wonder if you might be able to help me. I wonder, have you ever exploring other frontiers? I mean, have you considered moving away? I can't help but feel there's so much more to see and do, and darling, I must stifle my personal growth. So I've been thinking about moving to another island. Now, be honest, what do you think? Please do not leave us. You are my wife. Also, it is raining hard as hell in my Animal Crossing game. It is thunderstorming. It is not just raining like it usually has. It is thunderstorming. This is very, very rare. Rare. Very, very rare. It's very, very rare. So, it's very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Alright, I'm ready to get fucked up today. Let's see, what's in our gacha? Now, I've only been getting one. Why? I have no idea. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. No idea. Alright, that's a literal death trap. Let me just pick that. Alright, wonderful. I thought they were gonna do a big old circle around me, but I guess not. You know, I'll just accept my, destruction, I guess you can say. Let's see. Got guns in my head and I won't go. Here's a cool trend that I've actually been following. This ye old music. There's this lady. She, like, makes she recomposes, like, modern songs and makes ye old versions of it. I listened to a Pumped Up Kicks one, and I think it had 61 million views on it, which I guess you can view that as a play, 61 million plays, with how YouTube works, right? And I was like, oh my god, it was very good. Oh, the other kid, like, it is so good. It is so good, and I found a bad romance one. I just pretty much found, like, a whole bunch of hits, right? A whole bunch of pop hits related to it. I didn't really get to look at their channel. It looked like they had, like, 400K followers, but all I know that there were bops, and I listened to a lot of anime music. A lot of covers, a lot of openings, mostly a lot of that. Recently, I've gotten into the songs about anime people, which is anime characters, which is a whole genre within itself. Some are bad. Majority of them are bad. I can honestly tell you that. Majority of them I have not enjoyed. They're not very good. It's very base, I guess you can say. They're not lyrically talking about the character. They're just kind of like, I'm making a song and guess what, it's Naruto themed, right? And it's very, very lame, I guess you can say. And I really, really, really enjoyed when it wasn't anything along when it's more feeling into it, I guess you can say, which is how I like a majority of my music, where it's very heavy, lyrically based. You're like, well, Luna, isn't that most? No, I know I've showed my music to like older people in my family, and they're like, oh, I don't like it. You can't dance to this, right? That's the response to it. I can't dance to this. Why would you ever listen to this music if you could never dance to it? I remember my fake aunt telling me that. My fake aunt, as in being the person who my uncle dated, but dated her for about 18 years, so she was considered family, right? She would tell me, like, I don't understand why you listen to this music. You can't dance to it. And I was like, well, it's not about that. It's about, like, the feeling it gives you. It's about, like, X, Y, and Z. And she's like, don't really get it. And I was like, well, I guess I understand that, right? Because you listen to music, dance to it. You listen to music because you want to go to the club and, like, pop off with it, right? You know, the beat, there's a lot. Like, I know there's a TikTok song, not a TikTok song. It's an old song from, like, I think the 90s. You know, the Salt and Pepper song, if I'm not mistaken. Don't want no short dick, man. don't want. That song just goes hard. It's just like, it's very fun. It's very good. I remember when I was younger. I remember my uncle, he would make mixtapes, right? Before CDs were created, before everything like that, he would make mixtapes on cassette tapes. And we would listen to the cassette tapes in the shower, and there was a lot of like old house music in it, and it was very, very cool. And we're just taking a shower in that. Very weird. I presume you really should be more careful. Yeah, how about you give me medicine, huh? How about you give me medicine, huh? Freaking jerk. Fucking jerk. Let's see. Let's read the message here. I also just like seeing the numbers of my tweets go up. Yeah. I've never gotten anything that gotten any traction. Actually, I did on Twitter. I made a tweet about Ukitake from Bleach. And Ukitake is a character that a lot of female Bleach fans really enjoy, just due to his soft, daddy, playful, sweet demeanor, and his character looks like the... I could equate it, since I watch a lot of animes, you know, mostly for guys, right? So, like, you got the soft, quiet, cute, bushy-browed, glasses character, female character, right? With a modest chest, and she dressed modestly, and whatever it may be. Like, he's that. And I talked about how I didn't like that he died the way he did, and I posted a picture of him in a Santa costume, because I got him, and his holiday unit talked about his happiness or something along those lines, and it just kind of reminded me of it. And I had like a Ukitake fan. Here we go. Oh, damn. I had an Ukitake fan Twitter retweet my thing, and then I got like 15 notifications from it. I'm like, oh my goodness. I've never had a tweet I've done go big at all, and I tweet a lot. Sometimes I tweet about things related to me. Sometimes I tweet about abstract things about D&D that anyone would see. Sometimes when I say good things about D&D, like, oh, like my life is based on it, like I'll get people liking that, right? Or wherever it may be. Just like recently I had someone like it. I looked at it and she was like a big D&D YouTuber person, I think I may be mixing it up with another situation, but I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Give me money. You know, and I tweet about anime and manga, and I see people post pictures with like panels and stuff, and I post stuff regarding that also with things I'm reading. Definitely with yesterday with Gantz, there was a mass shooting in Gantz. Someone just committed a mass shooting. I remember people saying this is a very edgy manga. Boy, oh boy, was it edgy. Boy, oh boy, did I not expect that. One of the characters that we've been introduced to, he's pretty much like a beast, right? Crazy beast. Apparently there's Gantz propaganda about a game, and these suits and killing aliens and this black orb and just everything related to Gantz. Like, he knows everything about the story, but he hasn't died and gone to the fucking office room where Gantz puts you in the death game to exterminate aliens. Like, he knows all about it, and he was given a ball that said, I need more participants. Commit a mass murder so I could get more participants. And instead of him being like, whoa, this is kind of a weird ball, that's kind of weird, he's like, say no more, fam. I'm going to put on blackface. And it wasn't like, it was black, it was like a black, it's a black person's face. And, literally, but it was like, it looked so good. It looked like another person, in which that was the point. And then he goes out at a high-density area in Japan and just starts mowing people down. I was like, oh my goodness. And all the characters that we've been seeing so far are in that area, sadly, on that day, which I'm assuming they're going to be the main characters of the new game after the, you know, I guess the two that stuck around for like 70 chapters ended up dying in that really fucked up Buddha game, Buddha Alien one, which was insanely hard and ridiculous. I am surprised the main character even made out of it. It was increasingly unfair, definitely with all those people being first-timers, and he's just like, kill the Buddha. And they're like, oh wait, you mean there's 10,000s of these? Oh my goodness. But yeah, it was very fun. It's very fun. It was kind of, it's super edgy, man. It's super edgy. It's like early 90s edge, but it's not from the 90s, from 2000. They've referenced Matrix. There's a psychic in there, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not Neo. I can't like stop Blitz, right? You know, when Neo awakens and he finds out the one, and he can just manipulate everything and stop Blitz. Goes, beats the fuck up out of the Smiths, right? Which were like the mega bad guys during that time." And then they just became like, oh yeah, they're just a bunch of kobolds and goblins. I'm about to rip and tear, right? But it's interesting. It should be posted in a couple hours. what a new one. The Bleach relong is currently happening right now. We're wrapping up the fake Kura arc. Rengoku, pretty much Gin's storyline is going to be coming to an end. His character is a interesting character. His character is based around revenge and wanting and working with the person to get revenge, so you could foil all his plans. And let's see. Hold on. God damn it! And get revenge for the person that he loves. This little starving girl that he ended up finding, beaten and downtrodden, having a piece of her being ripped away for this bad man's plans, and he dedicated his whole life to it, becoming a different person, very strong, resolve up the wazoo, right? Let's see. It's very sad because no one ends up finding out that he sacrificed a lot to try to beat the bad guy. He's just known as an asshole, which is very sad, and she doesn't learn the truth either. He just dies. And we're at that point right now where the snake who fell in love with the cat tries to bite the master and ends up losing. We're at that part, and it's very sad. When I was younger, I didn't really think much of it because, I didn't really think much of love. But when I come to that story, I'm just like, yeah, it's pretty great. It's such a far-fetched, right? Like living your entire life for revenge for someone you love. You can do that with stories. You can't do that in real life too much. When that happens in real life, people just get annoyed by you, right? You can't, and also revenge, that's not a concept that people really accept at all. I have a feeling that a majority of us don't like when people stop existing. And just die. So, I don't know. But hopefully that's going to be good. I'm very excited for reading that. I've been having fun seeing everyone's reaction, seeing all the memes. I'm, building up my meme folder. Seeing my wife's wife come and save her. Very cool. It's just very fun. Very fun. And also, this is where the story gets all fucky, I guess you can say, where it starts to falter. And I guess this is during the time where the Taite Kubo, the author of it, I guess this is when he starts getting sick. He started getting an illness from continuously doing the manga with such strict deadlines like that, right? I think there was a note at the beginning of the volume, him talking about how he's feeling unwell. And I believe this is when it starts, because this is about 2 arcs before things go downhill. And I guess we could see it going downhill right now with things being rushed. Which kind of sucks. He's just I guess it's just kind of like a worker's exhaustion where your body just doesn't want to do things much anymore. Which I guess I can understand, because there's times where I'm just like, I don't have the energy to do anything, and when I do, I just feel ill, and I feel dizzy, and I feel like I'm forcing myself to, like, run the mile, Like, it's just painful. And I guess going along with your carpal constantly being used and abused, and drawing, and the hours, and just all that stuff, I think it just kind of, like, I think Bleach would be going on 9 years right now, if I'm not mistaken, when this volume is being released. So, I feel you, brother. Just feeling all that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a flimsy one. I didn't even notice. Going through all that, I could totally understand. Although a lot of people soured on it, right? They don't really know much of anything regarding that the author was literally dying because of his work. And the only reason he decided to finish it, which he posted on his Twitter, which he doesn't post a lot, he only retweets stuff that I'm assuming he's obliged to, regarding stuff he's doing. Like, I'm sure he's retweeting Burn the Witch stuff, or tweeting out burn the witch stuff. And the only reason he was just gonna walk away. He was gonna walk away. He didn't care about anyone. He was like, I'm dying. Like, this is killing me. I'm going to walk away from this. And then a Make-A-Wish ended up saying, like, I want you to finish the story your way, no matter what. And the Make-A-Wish kid ended up dying before Bleach ended up finishing. But that's when the story ended up. It was like, oh, we have 6 chapters left. You're like, what are you talking about? We just got done with the Urahara and Yachiru. Yachiru? Am I saying it right? No, Urahara and oh my god, I can't remember my wife's name. Like, you know, we just got done with that fight. It was awesome. We saw Benihime. You know, we saw her go kitty mode. Yoriichi, there we go. We saw Yoriichi go kitty mode. Alright? And then cut to Ichigo fighting the bad guy. And then everyone's visiting him. And say, keep going, Substitute Soul Reaper. We believe in you. Keep going. Oh no, I broke my sword that I spent so long to reforge. And the bad guy broke it because he knew it could kill him. And then someone comes from behind and stabs him. He's like, nope, you never broke it. You never broke it. Remember my broken power where I can make the memories come into existence? Yep, there we go. You never broke it. And then he's like, you're right, I never broke it. And then all 3 bad guys, big bad guys, fan favorites, team up and beat them, and then at the end, it's the end. It just ends. Everyone's older, people have kids, people moved on, done different things, no longer have to worry about the world ending. You know, it's just kind of... It ended too fast. I do feel like Kimetsu no Yaiba ended too fast, but I think it ended at the pace the author wanted it to. She ended it how she wanted it to. And it's so big. It's #1 in sales. It's been like, it's gonna be like that the whole year. The animation really was the thing that made everything hype. The animation catches people who would normally not watch anime. It was endorsed by Ninja. You know, it has a decent run on Adult Swim. Really fun looking designs. Not an interesting story premise, I could definitely say that. But a nice, fun premise. Demon slaying. My sister turns into a demon. Does heartfelt moments very, very well. It excelled when it needed to excel. And the powers are very cool. Even though, technically, you don't see the roaring dragon, right? You don't see the flying of water coming out of the blade. It's just a representation of how the blade is being swung and how it feels. I got guns in my head and I don't know. Let's see. I am having bad luck catching this guy. Let's not sell Stonehenge. How many times have I done this where I've accidentally almost sold Stonehenge, huh? Not very cool. Not very cool, everyone. Not very cool.